Alright, is the mic working? I hope it is. Yeah, I can hear it. I think it's working. Let's go, let's go. Now I just gotta see if we're streaming on YouTube as well. And if we are, then we're chilling. Looks like we are. Let's go. Let me figure this out. Let me figure this out. My laptop is like going very slow right now. Alright, I think I got it. I think I got it. How's everyone doing? We're back with building a neighborhood series. Last time we left off, I built storehouses. I think these two were showcase houses. I was what? That was hard. But we're just gonna see. Everything looks good. Yo, what's good? How you doing? Oh, I was thinking about some things for this. And then on this side, I'm obviously going to do bigger houses. And I think I thought of some build plans for them, but I still have to build them out and everything like that because I have to make sure they actually look good with the street layout. And the YouTube chat. So I think I really think it's gonna be Park. I think that's how I make Bob. But then I also have to make sure. Yeah, it's not on the spot. I have to find them. Figure out what I'm saying? Then I have to figure out how I'm going to make the playground as well because I've never built a playground. But today, let's start with these houses. Thank you so much, thank you so much. It looks fantastic when you have max graphics. That's all I can say. I actually need to add more decoration to this. I don't know why it's so bare on this side. That looks good. And then I really might get rid of this speed bump because it doesn't look right there. It doesn't look like this. But first, we're going to start with painting these houses. I haven't really thought of any, themes for them. I last played the game. Let me figure out what I'm. Maybe I should just go simple for these two. And just have this on the beginning of the color. So these look driveway, not drive through. Yeah. Okay. So for this one, I'm just gonna go for a simple, you know, old school style, draw like that, and then there's going to be a curtain on the inside. If I can pull this, don't get a question about this. I think that works, and these don't close either. That one's finished. Not finished, but I have that. Since we have a bay window here, I think I might actually start this one. I think my game volume sound is on. Yeah, it's on. I didn't realize it was on. In the night amongst the earth. I might just go traditional for this, and yeah, I made a garage for this one. And for this. Okay, all four of these have garages, good to know. Then of course this one is going to have the arched theme. Because you know those match. And then this one, I might just have to do traditional again. That's what I'm gonna have so far. Then I'm going to put windows. I should actually start doing windows after I finish painting them, because these don't have, the only house that has windows is this house, and it only has that one window that's right down there. What color should I do for these? Maybe I'll just make a fully brick house. Oh, I forgot about wall trims. I could do those too. For the extra detail, so they're not all just the same. This is sand red, and then the brick. What am I gonna do for a roof? I might just do the same thing that I did for these and just do the dark stone gray, because I feel like that looks the best for roofs. I did not spell it correctly. There we go. It decided, yeah, there we go. Alright. So, because that, and then paint this the same color as that, so it does. Oh! It actually, I did not know that. And then I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the doors. That actually looks kind of nice. I'm not even going to lie. For this one, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know if you're still in the YouTube chat, but what should I do for this house here? Like, what color scheme or something like that? I don't want to do another thing like that where it's just fully brick as well. And I still need to make modern houses. I forgot about that. maybe I could just look up some hold on, let me move my mouse. I found one that's like, oh, that would match this one perfectly. I'll do this. So it has, where's the texture at? This one, and it's like kind of linen, but not. I'm not gonna do linen because that's too orange. I think that's about the same as that one, but I don't want to do the same thing. Maybe that. And I know these. That's going to be the same as that. And then the rest of this is like this white color. But I want to do something that actually looks normal, and I don't want to keep doing concrete because then it'll end up looking like this house over here. I might actually have to do that. Oh, hold on. How about this? Don't shut me down yet. Don't shut me down yet. Give me a second. I have an idea. What color do I want to make this? Hurricane gray. Then the roof is going to be dark stone gray, obviously. And then, no. I'll do medium stone gray. Slate. Then, what color did I do for this? Hurricane gray as well. Make that slate. Then make the roof slate as well. All I have to do is make the slate. It looks very rough, but just wait for the extra detail to be added, and then it'll look fantastic. In which I might start adding extra detail today. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to figure it. There's the second house done. It looks very rough and rocky, but once the extra details and stuff are added, it'll look so much better. And now, what am I going to do for these two? Time to go back to Google. I haven't done a fully white house yet. How about that? Maybe a white brick. My bad, my bad. Oh, these are the same. I didn't realize that. I thought I did some building magic and made the roof like that, but I didn't realize the same. So like that, and then it kind of gives me, what's the name for it? Ranch house vibe. That's what it gives me. It gives me ranch house vibes. And usually they're a white and black theme. Gonna make that concrete, obviously. Made sure to check my mic before I did all that. So yeah, forgot that it turns off. But anyways, making I don't like this house at all. Even though these are basically the same, but this one has more definition to it. If that makes sense. So what am I gonna do? Hmm. For the people in the YouTube chat, what should I do for this theme? Should I do for it? Might get rid of that bay window. Let's just see how this looks with the. Hmm. What am I gonna do? I'm honestly kind of stuck. What if I do a light blue? I don't like that. I'm not gonna do that because it doesn't look. Oh. No, no. Let's see how it'll look with this. That looks 10 times better than what was there before. Except the roof is going to be gray, obviously. I'm gonna actually get rid of this bay window and maybe make do this for that. like that. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna ignore that house for now because it's really I can't think of what to do for it. So for now, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really want to start on the bigger houses, but I know I have houses here that I need to finish as well. Because I also need to get those done. So then, like, this part back here is like the richer area. This is the middle class area. And then back here is the richer area. If that makes sense. I want to also have the houses fill up this one house, fill up this entire space. One house fill up that entire space. And then, hold on, let me measure this out first. Because it'll go from here to there. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I'm gonna have it go from here to here because I want to have that one another open spot there. Where is the middle of this square? Oh, it's a 2x2. So this is the middle of the square. Arlo Plays, what's good? What's good? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. So I can have one house fill up this side. Maybe I'll go back one or two. Right there, that would be good. So this entire spot. So obviously I need a spot for this street. And then behind this entire spot right here. So we're gonna have two houses here. I'm doing great, actually. My day's been fine, kind of boring. Watched the I watched the Fortnite like chapter 3 thing this morning, obviously, and then I don't know. I just got on my Xbox for the rest of the day, and now I'm live streaming, obviously. This side is going to be one house, and this side is going to be another house. They're going to be two, like, mansion type houses, if that makes sense. And this one is like 2 or 3 blocks bigger than that one as well. No, it's 1 block bigger. So this one is a 10, and I think this one is 9. Yep. This is 10 blocks wide, this is 9 blocks wide, and then they're obviously the same lengthwise. So that's going to be 2 houses. Let me actually add the roads here. Wait, are the roads here? I don't think they're 3x3s, huh? No, they're not. It's like a 2.5 by 3. I'll get rid of this. I already know what I'm gonna do. I think my friend just joined. Yep. I know whenever my friend joins because my server instantly starts lagging. So we're gonna mark those out. These are going to be where the sidewalks are. and then I have to figure out how I'm gonna make everything else look. Oh, I think he spawned in. Yeah, he spawned in the other house. My friend has like 3 houses, 3 mansions. He's kind of big balling, has a lot more money than me, obviously. I'm just gonna break into his house real fast. Where's he at? Where's he at? I remember when he first started building this. Alright, so I'm gonna expand this road. Do they go inside of each other? I don't think they. Okay, there you go. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I'm gonna expand this road all the way down, and then I'm gonna have it lead outside the plot, obviously. Gonna do that. Actually, I'm gonna have it there. And should I do that? I don't know. I'm just gonna have it end here normally. And now I have to build the sidewalks. Let me get rid of these. These sidewalks are... I've done so many of them up to this point that it's like, oh my gosh, another sidewalk? Great. Why is this one even, but this one isn't? Oh, it's because I put... The stop sign is just floating. It's not even on anything. Let me fix the sidewalk real fast. There we go. Now... You can help. Okay, Arlo, here's the thing. You can help by giving me ideas and color schemes. That would be a great way to help. Because I'm kind of struggling here. I have never built a town before. This is not a town. I've never built a neighborhood before. This is my first time ever building a neighborhood. I usually build houses and mansions, like normal houses and normal mansions. So, building a town where I have to build, building a neighborhood where I have to build multiple houses and they all have to be somewhat different is confusing to me because I never do it. I never do it. This is my first time. So, the biggest way you could help is just giving me ideas. That's honestly it. Arlo, it's not a town. It's a neighborhood. Neighborhoods consist of only houses and like one park. That's it. That's why it's throwing me off. If it was a town, then yeah, I would do all that. And I'm probably going to build a town next. But I have to think about it. I don't really need ideas. I need like color schemes is what I'm trying to say. Color schemes. Where would I put? Oh, I could put the community pool here. No, Arlo, it's fine. It is completely fine. I'm telling you, it is completely fine. You're still helping. You're still helping out a lot. Yeah, the park is gonna be here. in this very tiny square. That's where the park is going to be. I'm going to make sure this lines up here as well. I'm going to, hold on, I don't know how I'm going to do this. I'm going to move this here. Put that there. This is going to be different because I need to add one of these corners. Green would be a fantastic color scheme for a house. I can make that. I can do that. I can do that. Let me not expand, but scale this down a little. Fog color with horizontal planks material. Do you mean, where is it at? I don't have it, but do you mean something like this? Something like that? Is that something like this? Because if so, house. Because this house right here is what's been throwing me off. Fog is, where is it at? There's no fog, so I'm just gonna do ghost gray. Oh, fog is a blue color? I didn't mean like that actual color for the house. Oh, so then it will be something like that. Oh, I tried that already. Yeah, I tried that earlier in the stream. Yeah, I tried it. I just think that the light blue color just isn't for me. That might just be it. Let me go out of this wall won't paint for some reason. And now it's okay. That's great. I'll just have to redo the wall. I have this door here. Yes, I will do wall trims, but I'm not doing those now. Those are going to be all added later. Wall trims and everything will be added at a later time when I start adding more details to the houses. Right now, they're just basic things. They're just basic houses while I think of the layout for the neighborhood. I actually like that though. I liked it a lot. And then let me paint that back to the concrete. That actually looks really nice. Thank you for that idea, Blueberry. You said the straight rail molding. So this one. Oh no. I forgot that I also have to add Christmas decorations to this neighborhood as well. Well, not to to this neighborhood. So pretty soon I'm going to change the grass color of my neighbor, like of the entire like neighborhood server, to be white. So then it looks like snow. And then I need to start checking my controller a lot more. I keep forgetting that my controller is off. But what I was saying, I like this idea a lot. I think it looks nice. And now I'm talking about what I'm going to do for when it starts to snow. I was thinking of doing something like this, and then painting these to be, it's not institutional white, that's too white. To make these snow, but then obviously like a lot smaller. So then it'll look like there's snow on the roof without me having to paint the entire like ceiling, well the entire roof to look like snow. And then I'm going to change the grass color of the entire neighborhood server to be white so that it looks like snow for when it starts snowing, and then hopefully co-op will give us the option to enable and disable the snow. I know that as well. I will do that as well. I know it looks like snow. I've been doing that for years now. I've been playing this game a lot longer than you think. I know lots of build hacks and things like that. I just have to practice with them. That's all. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing. But I also need to get back to these over here. Let me rotate this. I just set that there. I don't care if it's colliding because you won't even notice that much. I've been playing this game since 2016. I started playing this game like a couple days after I joined Bloxburg. I mean, a couple days after I joined Roblox. And then I've been playing the game ever since. So, I'm one of the OGs who's seen the old map and who's seen all the old Easter eggs and everything like that. I'm gonna continue this road. And then, what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to round this off like I did for this side of the plot. Like over here on this road, it has a I forgot what it's called, a cul-de-sac. I think that's what it's called. I think it's called a cul-de-sac. I'm gonna have this, but just over here on this side. So I'm actually gonna copy this over to there, and then it's going to stress me out like it did before, but I'm gonna try anyway because I did it on the first stream, and then ooh, I figured out how to do it, but it took me a hot minute to do. So how do I do this one? I think it was like that, but not that far out. My neighborhood code is my username. Here, I'll type it in. I think it's actually set to only friends. you have it only set to friends, and then for some reason on Xbox, it glitches out when I use my mouse. There you go. Now it's set to everyone. Here, I'll just type my username in the chat. If it decides it wants to work. That's my neighborhood code. Feel free to use it whenever you want. Okay, so it looks like I ended this 2 blocks before the edge of the road, and then I can start it there. Then it's like that, and then I'll have to get rid of these in order to continue everything. But let me continue off this sidewalk. Make sure you type in the username exactly how it is spelled. Because everyone messes up the spelling of my name. Make sure you type it out exactly how it is spelled. I'm just going to continue these all the way down, and then once I start making layouts for houses, then I'll oh, I think we actually need to be closer. What am I doing? Let me get rid of these. These actually need to go there, not where I had them at. Then copy and paste it. It looks like you got in now. Alright, now here comes the hard part, where I have to build the curve. Oh Lord. I'm not ready for this, but I know I have to if I want it to actually look decent. Let me go over here. You know what, I actually need to get my moods up because I stink. While I do that, I'm gonna explore around. Yo, that's actually kind of. Ooh, look at that view though. Look at that view. So we're not just gonna ignore the fact that I am extremely good with using the free cam. That's a nice house though. I like it a lot. Let's go though. Oh, now you're behind the tree. Oh, free cam only works for if you own a neighborhood. If you own a neighborhood, you do Shift P, and then it'll work. But if you don't own a neighborhood, then it won't work. So like in my neighborhood, I can do it because I own it, but you guys can't do it because you don't own the neighborhood. I know it's your house because you're the only other person in the server. All right, let me get out of it real fast. Was good. There. Now you can actually use it. Whew. All right, gotta wait for my energy to go back up, and then I'm gonna continue building. All right, moods are up. I can't do /E stuff because I'm not on a laptop. I'm using my Xbox, so that's how this is gonna work. Oh my gosh! Look, this is a picture that I made probably 2 years ago. It was when I first started getting into making GFXs, and that's me and all my friends. I'm the one in the white in the middle, in the very middle with the hat and the bunny ears. These were some good times. I actually have to do more. I have to make more. It would be really fun if to make more. I'm actually gonna screenshot that. Oh, someone send me a message. Give me a second. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna go break into your house real fast. It says I'm playing Sims 4. Wait. No, you're lying. There's no way it says I'm playing Sims 4. That's fine. Oh, so it's actually not finished. This is a good interior, though. I like it. This part right here is nice. Hola. I'm actually going to change the weather to fog because the neighborhood looks kind of nice when it's in. Oh my gosh, I can't speak. The neighborhood looks nice when it's set to fog. Like it looks very mysterious, even though the Halloween season is over. Oh, is that what you meant? Is that what you meant though when you said to do the fog color with the white roof? Because if so, then I might just have to do that. All right. I suggest you get on your moped because I have to go back to work. I mean, not to work. I have to get back to building, and I don't want your moped disappearing and you having to stop working because of that. I actually really want some Taco Bell right now. I might go get that when I end the stream. That looks fun. For now, it's just going to be probably a white slate. Once I know what I'm gonna do. Wait, what color did I do? Yeah, it's white. Mixed. That looks nice. I like that a lot. No, I was not going to do that because that's rude. Oh, I have to do that. And I really don't want to do the curve. I keep on running back to you. You know, I'm actually just going to start working on this so I don't have to do the curve. Now, I thought of something for it. I want them to have double garages, to be completely honest. Actually, I'll switch that around. So like that. Maybe I'll have this actually touch the edge of the plot. I can build two. Very good, actually. You should see some of the other builds that I do. Matter of fact, here, I'll do this. This only be a one-time thing, but I'll show you a house that I've been working on since since a little before the Halloween update. I'd say a couple weeks before the Halloween update. I'll show you a house that I've been working on, and it's taken me a minute because I don't know how to make bedrooms. I'm terrible at making bedrooms. I just have to. It's this one. And you can tell by the fact that it's lagging that it's a decent house. All right. This is a house that I've been building for a hot minute. This is the entire house that I've been making for a minute. I'll give a short tour as well, and it still has some Halloween decorations on it because I've been, like I said, I've been building it since a little before the Halloween update. So, front entrance, which looks fantastic in my opinion. And then you walk in. This is going to be an office when I decide to start working on it. And then, oh my gosh, you scared me, bro. So, this is a stair area, obviously. That's going to be the master. Living room, which is also a very high ceiling. Kitchen, which I'm very proud of. Dining room. Backyard, obviously, which has this double deck thing going on, in which I'm very proud of that I did this. Then I think this is restroom. Yeah, this is gonna be a half restroom when I'm finished with it. Here's the pantry. Is there something in here? I thought there was something in there. That's the pantry though. Here is the mudroom. Then the garage, which is huge in my opinion. This is going to be storage. Another part of the garage where my car is, well, one of my cars. Then this is the garage area. This is what that looks like. That's all I'm going to show you though. That's all I'm going to show you. Because I want to make a tour of it when I'm finished with it. But there's that. And I'm serious when I say that's all I'm gonna show you. You're not gonna see any more of that until I actually finish it. And the fact that this neighborhood is already at $200,000 value is crazy. $220,000. That's crazy. And it's just walls and stuff too. But let's continue this. So, I also want to add a little mudroom into the house. So, I'm going to have the door here, and this could be a little mudroom. Front door here. Ooh, that's actually kind of small. I might have to move it up a little. Because the driveway doesn't need to be terribly huge as well. And I have to make sure everything fits. So... yeah, that's what I'm gonna. That's what it's gonna look. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Hey Kayla, how you doing? It's Hachi Gaming. Welcome. You need why do you need $190,000 to finish your house? I would love to give you the $190,000, but I also need my money to build this. I worked. It's easy to make money. You just have to work for it. I'm doing fantastic. I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Currently working on the neighborhood in which I'm stuck. So, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you want to join the neighborhood and look at it, you can. I mean, I think it looks fantastic, to be honest. I did pizza. Well, I do pizza delivery. I haven't worked in months because I build and work like IRL. So that's all. It's easy. It's easy. You want me to show my level? I don't think you're ready for all that. I don't think you're ready to see the level, you know. Well, Kayla, join. You know what it's called? You know, billion dollar mindset. Okay, okay, okay. Where is it at? Work. Level 50. You're a homeless man sitting outside the neighborhood. But yeah, I'm level 50. I like how I'm level 50 for delivery, and then my next highest is level 29. As you can see, the stalker used to be the job that I did the most, and then I switched to delivery person. And then I have max skills for almost everything as well, except gardening and these last four, in which I need to get those up. But I have max level for a bunch of those. You want me to deliver? Okay, okay, okay. Give me just a second. Itachi Gaming, you're asking for a lot right now. If it lets me grab it, there we go. Say less. $3,000, 3,068. That's how much I get for my first pizza. And then over time, it starts paying less and less, obviously, because of moods and everything. Let me get over here and deliver one more for you. So if I did this for an entire day, I'd make probably at least $1 million just from doing this in an entire day. But yeah, there's that. I'm just gonna teleport to my house. What do you mean? What do you mean? I remember when I first made it to level 50, there was an entire build up for it. Because I had worked every single day for several hours to make it to level 50, and then the moment I made it to level 50, I was so happy. I do have the biggest flex. Yo! I forgot about this house. I forgot about this house. I'm not giving you my account. My account is my Roblox account, my entire Roblox account in general. It is very, very expensive. I'm not giving that. I'm not giving you that. My account is worth well over $1,000 right now. Well over 1,000. I'm not giving you that. I don't think I can play on your account because I work like a lot. Like I have to go to work tomorrow, so I would never have time. First off, and then second, I would not want to do that. No. Don't ever trust your account with other people at all, even if you know them dearly. Don't ever trust your account with other people. How much do I have? How much am I gonna do? How much am I gonna do? You know what? Oh, I didn't count. All I know is that it took a long time. It took me a long time because I had to actually dedicate myself to work for that many hours in one day. Because it went from me working just 1 hour a day to working like 5 or 6 hours in one day. I can get 200K in like an hour and a half. You're welcome. But I can make 200K in like an hour to an hour and a half. Wait. I feel like I've seen you somewhere before. I feel like there's no way I've not seen you before. You can't give $100,000 anymore. Co-op just lowered it to 50. For premium members, you can donate 50. For a non-premium, you can only donate 10. So that's the max you can donate at one time. If I could, then I'd probably donate a lot to a lot of people. I've donated millions of dollars since I started playing this game, and that number is just gonna keep going up because I like to donate and I like to do giveaways and stuff like that. Make sure you guys share the stream though, please. Like I need the views. My channel's been dead for 10 months. I need the views. Thank you. Okay. My bills are $662. That's a lot. But what do you guys think of it so far? I really like. Ooh, I don't know. It's gonna be hard for me to choose. I need to add trees and everything to this side because this side has trees and mailboxes and everything. I know it's going to look great, and I'm going to try and add a lot of detail to it because I want this plot to be maxed out, like the plot I did to be maxed out, or as close to it as I can get. I've tried making many Discord servers. I'm not that good when it comes to making those. Yes, I am actually going to allow people to live in the houses. It's going to be um like once I finish it, I'm obviously going to use my laptop and then start going into games and like allow people to like pay me rent and everything like that. Pay me rent to like live in the houses and everything like that. And then yeah, I'll just allow you to live in it. I actually have to figure out how to make a doghouse. I think I know how to, but I have to try because I've never made a doghouse before. I've never made a doghouse. Itachi Gaming, I don't add anyone unless I've known them for a long time or their family. Because I just don't like having my friends list having a lot of people in it. Like right now, I only have about 11, 12 people added, and those are all people that I know. That's crazy, because I made a hotel once. I've made a couple of them. Obviously had hope because my specialty is houses and mansions. When it comes to like commercial things like hotels, grocery stores, malls, I'm not that good unless I have help. In which I built a mall with my friends before, and it was so much fun. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, it was so much fun. Give me a second. I need to change my Spotify playlist because it's playing the same songs now. That's another thing. I don't like let people build on my plot unless I know them. Like Polly, the girl who's just in the game, Doja Cat, the guy who had the mansion that was across from me. Those are people that I would allow onto my plot, like build formations, because I've known them for so long. I've known both of them for 5+ years. They're like a brother and sister to me at this point. So yeah, let me actually continue this. That's going to be the mudroom, front door. I might actually have to go to Pinterest and figure something out. Unless I want to make a smaller garage, in which I might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make a smaller garage. I really hate getting rid of these small fence because they're so annoying to use. What's up, Kaden? What's up, Kaden? How you doing? Halo, Kaden. I don't know what to call you. Speaking of which, everyone, he's hosting. Well, we're hosting a 1,000 Robux giveaway on his channel. So make sure you go and look at one of the. It was a video where he was introducing a town that he's building in Rowville. So make sure you guys go watch it and then enter the giveaway. It'll be, the payment will be with a Roblox gift card. Because due to Roblox TOS, you can't always give away Robux to people. So make sure you guys check out the channel, join the giveaway, and then yeah. So instead of you still haven't finished episode 2? And then due to this being a neighborhood, I'm not gonna make the garage the way I usually do. I'm probably just gonna have it be like that. Maybe a 6x4. And then I still want the mudroom. Front door. Hmm. I could probably have the stairs here. No, 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 because the mudroom's right there. What am I doing? Stairs there. In this little spot, I could have a door right there from the mudroom. Another one there. Actually, maybe on this side. Groville is very difficult when it comes to building, actually. That's why I don't like building on it. Bloxburg, it's very simple. Groville, it's complicated. Gonna have the stairs there. Might have to expand this wall. I don't know yet. I could have the stairs there. I have to figure out I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Stairs there. This could lead to the other side of the house. This could lead to like some sort of living room. I'll say later, Halo. I also want to have a porch here. So that's going to be the front door. What if I just do, if it deletes, have the stairs be there, so it'll be, where they at? The stairs there, add some type of painting there, and then you'll go this way. I'm actually gonna start building this. There we go. Sorry that it got quiet. I had to focus on that for a minute. And then for this house, I actually want to have, I want it to be a traditional style, obviously. Maybe the house here can be like a modern house. And I know this looks like a lot of space for a house, but I build pretty big, so it's kind of hard for me to hold on, give me just a second while I figure this out. So I used to go over one. I think that's it. Yep, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hello, Jaden. How you doing? Welcome to the stream. we actually just started building one of the first mini mansions for the house for the neighborhood. Not mini mansions, but like bigger houses for the neighborhood. Now add this door here, that door there. And then I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make this mudroom look. How's everyone doing today, though? This could lead to maybe a small living room. I'm doing fantastic. Been building for about an hour and 25 minutes now. Started over here, ended up over here. I was already indoors. What am I doing? Where's it at? There we go. The door frame, traditional door frame. And then I can make this a living room, which probably has something on this side too. Maybe I could make it a restroom. I have to figure that out first. So with that being a living room, I could have the kitchen be on this side, expand that over here, have that be a half restroom. Then I could probably have this mudroom lead to something else. Maybe a small office. So if it's going to be a small office, then I could expand it there. And then the kitchen here. And I'll have every bedroom upstairs as well. That can be a kitchen. And then the layout for the upper second floor. I'm probably going to have this be open, so it's like higher ceilings. And I'm going to have this all be the same, including the garage. So this is, how am I going to do this? Thank you so much, Jaden. Thank you so very much. You know I try. That there, and then a chandelier here. But which chandelier though? If I can find the lights. I obviously wanted to go be used with the scaling tool And since this is already going to be kind of fancy, that looks sick. Now, how would I make this? I think that's how it's gonna have to be made. And then so there's a wall right there. Could maybe make this a bedroom. Make that a bedroom. This could be a small bedroom. I mean, a small restroom, half restroom. This could be a bedroom. That's pretty big for a bedroom, though. Restroom, bedroom, bedroom. Ooh, this is gonna be weird. This is gonna be very weird. Because I want this to be like a hallway that's open as well. See, like this could be a full restroom, well, that one's a half restroom. That could be another bedroom. And then this could be a loft. So, master, normal bedroom, restroom, full restroom, half restroom, loft. Then obviously that's the opening to the first floor. Oh, geez. The fact that I made this without any prior planning, I'm so proud of myself. So, that there. And then this is going to be kind of weird to do. It's good. And then obviously the master bedroom has to have its own like walk-in closet. That could be the walk-in. And then I'm gonna put a roof on this. Let's see how this would look with auto placement roof. I don't like that part. Everything looks good except for that. So we're gonna try something. Scale that down, make it a little thicker. Like that. And then that like that. we do this. Then I could add a slanted roof there, have it connecting to that house, that part. Where is the, there it is. I lost it again. I feel like that's the best that I'm gonna make it look. Oh, I forgot about this. I think that is how the house is gonna have to look. Maybe I could have it cover this entire spot. Does it go inside? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. That's good. Yep. So that we're chilling there. Welcome to the chat, to the stream, Vilu. I'm sorry for mispronounced that. That just looks weird. But we're just gonna work with it for now. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. And now So this house could have a little front yard as well. Get rid of these fences. Alright, so I think that's that for that house. And I think that'll be it for today's stream. Okay, hold on. I need to turn off this light because it's getting on my nerves.